Have you ever got halfway through a suit contract and then not been sure whether you've drawn all the trumps or not? It happens to all of us, of course. But what's the best way of keeping track of the trumps when you're declarer? We'll be sitting south in this hand. We'll bid that through quickly. 1 spade from us, 2 diamonds from partner with 14 points. We have to be careful here. We've only got 13 points, so we can't show our second suit, the clubs, because that would be a reverse and show a stronger hand. So we can simply repeat our spades, and then partner will put us up to a game in spades. We have a King of Hearts lead, so we'll take a quick look at our losers. We can win the Ace of Hearts there. So no heart losers, 1 club loser because we're missing the ace, and 1 diamond loser, we're missing the queen. But what about those trumps? We've 8 trumps and we've got ace, king, queen, jack. So as long as we're not very unlucky with our opponents having a 5-0 split on the trumps, then we should be making all our trump tricks. So we're here to count trumps. Let's take this ace. And now we're going to draw trumps. So we have 8. We're looking for 5 from our opponents, and we're going to count down from 5 as they appear. That's 2. So 5 minus 2. We're now looking for 3. Going to draw again. East is shown out of trumps, and this is where we can often go wrong because we forget how many rounds have gone when somebody doesn't follow suit. I'm playing down to the 4. We're looking for 3, remember, and there's another one gone from west, so now we're looking for 2. So as we've decided to draw trumps, there's no advantage in doing anything else. So that's another card from west. So 2 minus 1, west has 1 left. And we're going to draw that with the ace. And now we can be content that all the trumps are gone. I'm going to just quickly play the rest of the tricks here. 7 to trump that 10 of hearts. Yeah, ace and the king have gone, so these clubs are good. And East picks up the last trick with that queen of diamonds. So we made the contract with 1 over trick and made 450 points. Let's just have a look at that. So that wasn't a good split for us on the trumps. There were 4 in west and 1 in east. It didn't mean we were making all our trumps. Had west had 5 and east had no trumps, then we would have lost the trick. We'd still make the contract, of course, here, because we'd made an extra trick. But with this long suit, it is easy, especially when one side is showing out, it's easy to think that we've drawn all the trumps when we haven't. And so if our plan is to draw trumps, we need to go that extra mile to make sure that they are all gone and there's not one lurking out there that's going to take us by surprise later on. It's worth remembering that we don't always need to draw all trumps. You may, for example, need to cross trump 1 or more tricks beforehand. If one of the trumps still held by opponents is higher than yours, it's usually better to leave it, especially if it's going to cost you 2 trumps to draw it out. In a suit contract, aim to keep track of the trump suit. Do use whichever method of counting you find best. In a suit contract, I would recommend that when dummy goes down, work out how many trumps are missing and how many, therefore, the defenders hold. With an 8-card fit, your opponents have 5 trumps, so count those trumps as they're played out. And it means you're only having to keep a track of a small number rather than trying to count up to 13. Keeping things simple is often a good way of playing good and enjoyable bridge. I hope that's useful.